When I think about the important moments, the obvious ones always come to mind. The lock-in, the choir trip, the trips to Como for date nights, the day you left Kansas City to finish your master's, and of course the engagement. I loved you and learned new things to love about you in all of those times and all of those moments. But oddly enough, in the time leading up to our wedding, I can't stop thinking about a less obvious time. Maybe you won't even remember it. It was 6 years ago. We went on a camping trip with my family, and it was the first time that you'd been camping since you were a kid. I was terrified that you would sleep horribly, get sick from the canoe, or just be bored. I was so scared that you wouldn't like it or wouldn't get it. We had so much fun the first night, but when we went to bed, I couldn't fall asleep. I slept on and off for a few hours until about 5 a.m. Careful not to wake you up, I decided to get up and try to start a fire. But the wood was wet. I sat in the camp chair freezing. I was completely miserable. And then I heard the zipper from the tent open, and out you came. I had never been so happy to see you. Yes, look at this. I heard the zipper from the tent open, and out you came. I had never been so happy to see you. You told me you couldn't sleep either, and that you wanted to stay up with me. We tried to start the fire together, but we couldn't. So we sat in damp chairs in freezing cold at 5 a.m. without a cup of coffee, and we talked. And talked and talked and talked. I was having the time of my life. I was completely in love. Sometimes we can be that way. In the worst of times, we laugh so hard we can't stand up. We have so much fun kicking life's ass, so I promise to love and appreciate you the same way I did when you unzipped that tent for the rest of my life. I promise to always have your back. I promise to always have your back because you always have mine. And mostly, I promise to kick life's ass with you forever. Should I try again?
Should I try? Probably.
Can I take your hand? Do you understand? You found my heart broken and you helped me make it whole. I'm starting to feel
Chandler is my longest and greatest friend. It's such an honor to be able to stand here today by her side and celebrate the love that she truly deserves. Chandler is one of those friends that you can go months, years without seeing and pick up exactly where you left off. When we're together, it's like no time has ever passed and the 500 plus miles between us don't mean a thing.
If you know Chandler as an individual, you have confidence in the way that she operates her life. You trust her, you trust what she says, and you trust what she does. And I always have.
Our love stays the same.
To Willie and Debbie, You guys raised Chandler to be so strong-willed, smart, loving, and caring. You guys did an incredible job. In fact, most people here think that her only flaw is Josh, but
If you know Josh Ballard, as an individual, you trust him. You trust what he says and you trust what he does. I know I do.
Josh has just been the best thing I could ever ask for in my life, you know? And 15 years of great advice and even better times, I wouldn't change a thing.
In May 2015, 7.5 years ago, you sent me the following text. No one has ever caught my eye like you did, Chandler Grega. You were the sweetest girl who was my favorite person to talk to. I always looked forward to your grin and giggle every day before I came to choir. You make me kinder, more open-minded, and you make me laugh harder than anyone I know. Most days you know me better than I know myself. You love fiercely and unconditionally, and man, you keep a tidy house. You're the best dog dad to Juniper and teacher to your third graders, and it makes me so excited to raise kids with you someday.
I am so happy that Chandler chose you to be her person. As someone who's been so lucky to receive Chandler's love for all these years, there's a few things that I can promise that you'll get. When you experience success, she'll celebrate you. If you face loss or hardships, she will carry you through it. Should you want adventure, she'll make one with you. And when you need a friend, she's the very best, and she will always be there. I love you, sister.
Love me, say you hold me through the stormy weather. We'll be together.
Hi, Chandler.
Hi, Chandler.
Thank you, Josh.
I promise to love you and to be loyal to you in all of life's seasons. Promise to keep our calendar organized. Promise to root you on and always be your biggest fan.
Be my wife.
I promise to point us toward God and pray with you every day. I promise to always cheer on the Chiefs with you. And I look forward to continuing creating traditions of our own and establishing a home where people feel welcome to gather. I'm so honored to be your wife. I loved you then, I love you now, and I will love you forever.
Reader, can I hug you in this one?
You can hug me, I think.
Congratulations, you may kiss the bride.
So let us raise our glasses high as I toast to Chandler and Josh in the secondary toast, to Jeff and Marcia Ballard and Debbie and I, who will clearly be some kick-ass grandparents someday. Cheers.
To the next chapter and to the Ballards.
May, for better or worse, be far better than worse. Cheers, you two.
thunderstruck.